Okay, good morning, it's day 7. We're just leaving our choice motel. Jen, is that a choice you'd make ever again?
No, the beds were comfy though.
Yeah, the beds were comfy, but that was a nightmare. No, it said on the website, it said we have a sauna, we have breakfast, we have a computer room. What was the other thing? There was something else. And they didn't have any of that stuff.
Well, they had it, just none of it was working.
Oh, well,
They could have said it on the website.
yeah, oh well. So we are headed to the bus station. It's like, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something. Headed to the bus station, and we're gonna start up, and it's supposed to rain on us about noon, I think. So,
Woo!
We're rested though. Had a Starbucks coffee and a breakfast sandwich. So here we go, day 7. I'm gonna turn around so you can see what we're gonna walk into. It's nice there, but we're going into that. So, wish us luck. Talk to you later. Have fun today. Okay, it's 10 to 8. We're finally on the trail, and guess what, Andrew? Woohoo! Kind of a road walk. Well, that bike trail in between Frisco and Breckenridge. We rode the bus in. It was free. That was awesome. It's a perfect day right now, but I guess it's supposed to start raining at about noon. I'm probably going to try to go 14, 16 miles, something like that. We have to go 7 miles up and over a big mountain. Hopefully we get over that before it starts raining. So, we will talk to you in a while.
What's he doing?
Okay, we've gone 2.2 miles, seen a couple dogs. How you doing, Jen?
Good.
We are now in a little grove with some shade, because right now we're on a hill. It's just exposed to the sun. Whew, we're going to come out in a minute and be exposed to the sun again. And then we got a huge climb after that for about 4 miles. But I like being in these little groves like this. This is an aspen, but I know in one of my prior videos I said how awesome it was to be in the aspen groves, and we ran into a woman out here with some major concerns about those aspen, and I'll tell you about it later. I had no idea. So anyway, we're about 2 miles in, feeling good. We had a Starbucks sandwich and a mocha for breakfast, so that was awesome, with an apple from the grocery store. None of the stores had bananas or anything, so that was kind of odd. But you can see the town. I think you can see the town between the trees there. That's where we came from. And we're now going out of the trees, so I'll talk to you later.
The water is in the exposed area.
Okay, you can see all the dead trees in here. There's a ton of dead trees. And the trees give us oxygen. Look at this. We just walked through a whole clearing with just dead trees all around us. This is ridiculous. And again, they give us oxygen. So the lady yesterday, we're coming to a water source. We gotta stop and get some water. I'll continue this later. But look at all the dead trees. It's not good. I'll talk to you later. Okay, we just loaded up on water, and now continue my little story. So anyway, there's all these trees that are dying in here. I guess all over Colorado. It's just all over the place. They're just dying because there's a beetle. It's killing all the trees. Well, the trees create our oxygen. And they got global warming going on. So I guess my thought is, how can they supposedly come up with a COVID vaccine in 3 months, but they can't come up with something to kill the beetles that are removing our oxygen? I don't know. This global warming thing is interesting stuff. So anyway, and look at it. It's like devastating, and the people in Colorado are really concerned about it. So I will talk to you later. Okay, they have this thing called, when you're out on the trail, they have this thing called hiker brain. And you just forget what you said, you forget what you're doing, you don't have a clue sometimes. Jen says I live like that, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure if I told you about the aspens yet. But the lady that we ran into the other day said that the aspens were losing leaves at an alarming rate. Again, we're losing oxygen. She didn't know why, but she said we're losing leaves. And when I went through that grove, or those groves of aspens, because there were several groves that I walked through, I was just in awe. I thought it was beautiful. But she said, no, there's hardly any leaves on those trees. So I went back and looked at the videos, and she was right. Well, I didn't notice because I'm not from here. But she's concerned because those aspen groves bring in tourists. And not that they need tourists in Breckenridge, because it's pretty crowded anyway, but for her, it's, you know, the changing colors and the beauty of that in the fall is one of the reasons she likes living here. So, you know, I don't know what the cure is, but I mean, you gotta look, you gotta see this. I had never noticed this before. We've been here, but it is just, these are all dead, down trees from a beetle, I guess. That's what they're saying. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Got to get to the top of this thing. It's a 5 mile up at 9% grade. That's pretty tough. We're getting there. So I'll talk to you later. Have fun today. Okay, here's a root holding onto the rocks again. That's Jen and I. I'm not sure which one is the root, which one is the rock. Which one are you, Jen?
Well, it depends. Depends on the day. Depends on the hill.
Whew, okay. We're on a really steep uphill, man. Whew. Got about, I don't know, 4 miles left. And it's up. No, it doesn't look like to you. Whew. It does to me. Talk to you later. Getting hailed on. Rather have that than the rain though, which is good. Hiding under a tree. Whew. Okay, I'll talk to you in a while. Okay, that hail became rain and we were in the tent and it was just pouring and lightning and we only went about, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 miles?
We're going on 7.
7 miles, and I don't know what we're going to do because it's not even noon yet, but it is. We're not even over the top of this mountain yet. So,
More thunder.
I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but there was thunder, and then there was a lightning strike, and Jen had her umbrella up, so she had to take that down. Oh well, okay, we're gonna wait this thing out, try and get warm and dry, and hope that it passes over and we can keep walking. Otherwise, we're here in the tent for the night. Okay, talk to you guys later. I'll let you listen to the rain. That's pretty cool. Talk to you later. Okay, you can see there's a little bit of sun now. We sat out the rain, thunder, and lightning, and it looks like we have a little bit of sun, so that's awesome. I think you can see it kind of right through the tent. Woohoo! So we're gonna get out and walk again. Man, that was wet and cold and thunder and lightning there for a while. So in the last video, I think you could hear that. You could see the lightning flash, and then you could hear the thunder. I'm hoping you could, because I mean it was loud, louder than you're hearing it. So how you doing, Jen? You ready to go?
Just about.
Okay, so we're gonna pack up and get ready to go. Maybe I think we can only walk about maybe 3 or 4 hours because the rain's gonna come in tonight again. What do you think of that? Woo! Okay, talk to you later. Have fun today. Okay, we got out of the rain, and now we're still climbing. That is amazing. And there's Jen. She's amazing too. Whew. Talk to you in a while.
That must be Copper Mountain.
Nope. Oh, Copper Mountain. I think it's Copper Mountain. Keep going.
Copper Mountain over there.
Keep going.
The resort part.
Keep going. You're on video. It's a pretty cool little plant. Almost at the top of the hill. Whew, look at that. I don't know, it looks like we're walking in the rain again. Whew. Keep heading up this way. Talk to you later. Okay, we're about a half mile from the top. Jen's back there. Look at this. We're in the clouds. It's not a good thing. We gotta get to the top and down to the other side. Whew. It's starting to rain again. Oh well. About a half mile to the top. Talk to you later. Okay, we made it up and over. Jen's gonna come over that hump here in a minute. And it is howling. It is cold. But look at this. That's awesome. Look at that thundercloud back there. All right, not back there. That's what we're walking into. Look at that thing. And here comes Jen. Here's Jen at the top there. She's at the top. I'm a little bit lower. But it's rainy. It's windy. I'm just stunned by that. We're walking right into that. So we're warm. I mean, it's semi-warm. It's probably 60, I guess, 65-ish. But the wind is hitting us, and I got my marvelous skirt on. We're doing okay. And it's supposed to rain pretty hard for the next hour or two, and we're going to just try and find a spot to put a tent up here as soon as we can by a creek because we need water. But they say after leaving Breckenridge, it's just stunning, and we just left Breckenridge, and this is stunning. I just wish we could have seen it on a sunny day, but you know what? You get what you get. And that's okay. Because I can see this is just going to be stunning tomorrow when hopefully, well, usually up until about noon, because they call this the monsoon season in Arizona. July is kind of a monsoon season, and about noon to 2, the rain comes in and the wind comes in for about 2 or 3 hours. Today it's just going to stay, I guess. But the good thing is there hasn't been any lightning. So that's a good thing. So put the camera away because I'm getting kind of cold. My hand is anyway. And I'll talk to you later. Okay, we just walked through a bunch of rain. You can see all the runoff. That's not even a real creek. And Jen is doing all the work here. Filtering some water. And we, because we got so soaked today, we made the command decision to glamp a little again. And there's a little town right in there. And we're gonna go see if we can get a room for the night. We're just soaked. I'll talk to you when we get there. Okay, Jen's back there. What we just went through was about maybe 5 or 6 miles, and it was pouring. We just got soaked, and we're warm and everything. We got the right gear and stuff, but you know, it's interesting to walk through that stuff. And it was beautiful, but I couldn't take the camera out and even take pictures of anything because it was so rainy and windy, and so lost that opportunity, but that's okay. There will be more. And we got wet, and so we figured we're walking right by this little ski resort thing, and there's, I guess, a few places that we could get into, and I think it'd just be a smart move to get in and get warm, get everything dry. Plus, we like the hotel room. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's all part of the fun, part of the journey. So, how you doing back there, Jen?
Doing good.
She's a little cold. So, I'll talk to you when we get into the room. Hopefully we get one. I think we can, because it's wet, and it's not a day where people want to come up and hang out in this area, because it was supposed to start raining at noon, and people know that around here, so these little towns don't get booked up. Hopefully, anyway. So I will talk to you in a while. Okay, we're coming down the hill to Copper Mountain. It's starting to rain again. We're okay. You can see the little town, resort town thingy. I'm hoping to get a room in one of those places. Wish us luck. I'm hoping to be in the room like a half hour. So there's the little town. So talk to you later. Okay, hello. Hello, people. You can tell we're really roughing it. We're really roughing it. It was a really cold and wet and rainy day today, so we walked right by the Copper Mountain resort towny thing, and we thought, let's go get a room. So it's pretty easy. But we were up there on that, and you can see the clouds up there right now. It was just raining and windy and cold, and we walked through it, but a room was a little better, and this is a little better. So we will leave tomorrow morning and head to Leadville. We should be to Leadville on Thursday. So we'll talk to you later. You got anything to say, Jen? Have fun today, people.